Hi everyone. Today we are going to begin a very humorous and thoughtful story by R.K. Narayan, one of India's most famous English writers. He is best known for creating Malgudi, a fictional South Indian town where most of his stories are set. His stories are simple yet rich in characters, humor, and Indian culture. Ancient Trouble is one such story narrated by a character called the Talkative Man. R.K. Narayan often uses him to tell amusing and slightly exaggerated stories. This one is about a man who wins a road engine in a lottery, something that seems lucky at first but ends up being a big problem to him. So let's begin the story. There came down to our town some years ago, said the talkative man, a showman owning an institution called the Jaiti Land. Here, the talkative man begins telling his story. He says that a showman came to their town. This man ran an entertainment setup called Jaiti Land. Imagine it like a fun fair or exhibition that moves from town to town. Overnight, our Gymkhana grounds became resplendent with banners, streamers, and colored lamps. Here, resplendent means bright and colorful. The ground suddenly looked beautiful with banners, streamers, and colored lamps. Everyone got excited about the fair. Jaiti Land provided us with all sorts of fun and side shows. It wasn't just games and food. There were side shows, which are small performances like magic shows or dances. The fair was lively and entertaining. In addition to this, there were lotteries and shooting galleries where for an anna you always stood a chance of winning 100 rupees. There were also lotteries and shooting games. For just one anna, people could buy a ticket and maybe win rupees 100, a big amount back then. Anna is old Indian currency. For example, 16 annas means 1 Indian rupee. There was a particular corner of the show which was in great favor. Here, for a ticket costing 8 annas, you stood a chance of acquiring a variety of articles like pen cushions, sewing machines, cameras, or even a road engine. Now, the talkative man tells us about a special stall in the fair. It was popular because it gave people the chance to win exciting items like pin cushions, sewing machines, cameras, and even a road engine. If you paid 8 annas, you could win one of these items. The idea was thrilling. Imagine getting a camera or a road engine for such a small price. On one evening, they drew a ticket number 1005 and I happened to own the other half of the ticket. Glancing down the list of articles, they declared that I became the owner of a road engine. Don't ask me how a road engine came to be included among the prizes. It is more than I can tell you. I looked stunned. One night, the winning number was 1005 and the talkative man had that number. He couldn't believe it. The prize, a road engine, a huge, heavy machine. He was shocked and did not know how to react. People gathered around and gazed at me as if I were some curious animal. Fancy anyone becoming the owner of a road engine? Some persons muttered and giggled. It was not the sort of prize one could carry home at short notice. I asked the showman if he would help me transport it. He merely pointed at a notice which decreed that all winners should remove the prizes immediately on drawing and by their own effort. Everyone was curious and surprised. They looked at him like he was a strange creature. Fancy anyone becoming the owner of a road engine? They said sarcastically. Of course, a road engine is not a prize you can just take home like a teddy bear. He asked the showman for help, but the man only pointed at a notice. The rules said winners had to take their prizes away on their own. No help was given. But in this case, since the prize was so unusual and large, they had to make an exception.